frequent and heavy rain since the end of summer has grass growing like crazy. Cities expect you to keep your lawn mowed. In Austin, it's a Class C misdemeanor and a fine if you don't correct the problem within a week. But we found the city of Austin is breaking its own rules by a long shot. Take a look at these city medians. They're out of control. Not only do they look bad, but they're also putting your safety at risk.
KXAN investigator Aaron Cargile spoke with the city's largest mowing contractor about the 8-month backlog and got two excuses: the rain and immigration policies hurting its workforce.
Anyone would agree this is not a good look. Grass growing wild in the middle of major thoroughfares.
The sidewalk is so overgrown that it's unusable.
Richard Craig knows the importance of maintaining green space. The founder of the Peace Park Conservancy called a city council member back in June after noticing multiple medians were out of control.
It can lead to graffiti. It can lead to crime. People think that they can get away with more things if the area is unkempt.
The job belongs to Pampered Lawns. The company awarded the largest chunk of the city's $4 million mowing contract. It's responsible for more than 70% of the city's medians and right-of-ways all north of the river. The expectation to mow 200-plus locations every 3 weeks during the busy growing season.
We're trying to keep up. We're struggling to keep up.
On this October day, Mark McNabb's crews were heading to job sites at 6:30 a.m. in the rain just to get caught up. City emails show they've been behind since March, when no medians were mowed the entire month. Same story in May. Come June, the complaints really started rolling in. That's when the city began tracking the work and sending an inspector to each location. In July, city records show Pampered Lawns never made it to 158 locations in the regular cycle. In some cases, it grew into a safety issue. Check out this picture a school crossing guard supervisor emailed to the city showing a crosswalk where the grass was so tall in the medians, drivers had a hard time seeing the children crossing.
The city itself on its website says grass over 12 inches is a code violation. The city also calls it unsanitary and says it attracts things like snakes and rodents. This patch definitely violates the city's own ordinance. It's over 3 feet. Do you think this is unacceptable?
It is unacceptable.
Piruz Moyne oversees mowing in the Public Works Department.
How important is it that the grass looks good?
Cutting the grass would help citizens both in mobility and safety, and always we try to keep Austin beautiful.
We don't want to have citizens' complaints. We want to do the work. We want to make the city look good.
But McNabb says he has just 18 employees, half the number he needs. He was counting on the federal H-2B visa program to get through the busy season, which allows employers to hire foreign workers for 9 months. But the government set a cap, and Pampered Lawns was not selected. McNabb claims he's received no applications through local newspaper ads or the Texas Workforce Commission.
Why do you think it's so hard to find people locally?
Because people don't want to work in this type of environment.
The city could call up another contractor and have called on its own city crews to pick up the slack.
At what point do you give a company enough chances to where you say, we're going to have to go with somebody else?
The termination of contract is always an option, but it's always the last option.
As of now, the city will keep working with Pampered Lawns to get caught up.
Please be patient. If there's something that's causing a hazard, please report it so that we can get that taken care of.
Well, they're doing better.
Craig has seen some improvement,
I'm sympathetic with the city and with the contractor's problems.
but hopes the city and the company it's counting on will learn from the last 6 months.
This is exactly where I was standing in the story holding that measuring tape. It doesn't even look like the same spot. The city had a crew come out and take care of it. We also learned this spot was not on the mowing map because the grass started growing up through the cracks in the concrete. That could be the case with a spot near you. Just call 311 to get it on the city's radar. In Central Austin, Aaron Cargile, KXAN investigates. Back to you.
Aaron, thank you. We discovered one of the more frequent 311 callers when it comes to tall grass, Austin City Council member Ora Houston. She says small things like mowing grass make a big difference, but she also wants the city to support small businesses like those mowing companies facing challenging times.
Everybody needs a second chance. I'm one of those people that believe that we need to help you correct whatever it is that's causing the problems. My ask is that if there's anybody who's interested in working with this firm, give them a call and say, yes, I'm willing to come to work.
The city says it's been difficult to find other local companies equipped to do the work because it requires special safety training and insurance for crews mowing next to traffic. The city also says the 3 other companies on the contract mowing medians south of the river are keeping up, but their territory is a lot smaller.
When it comes to employing foreign workers, we've learned landscaping companies have been hit the hardest because they employ more H-2B visa holders than any other industry. For the second half of the year, the U.S. Department of Labor received applications for 81,600 workers, almost 2.5 times the number of slots available. Online now, we've made it easy for you to look up which medians belong to the city of Austin and where those workers should be mowing. Here's the map. Just zoom in and click on a spot inside this story in the investigative section at KXAN.com.